Hello, hello, beautiful morning. Look at this. Amazing. So I need to be quick because I'm a little bit late, which is not good. Today is deep dive. We're gonna dive deep into Rebecca's business. She's also a travel agent, so that's gonna be interesting for me. Maybe able to give some good tips. And I haven't been really productive last night after I had to do some admin stuff, which is very boring, like booking flights and dealing with bank security, Visa cards and not having the right codes and all that stuff, which is very frustrating after you've spent so much time finding the perfect flight and then your Visa card doesn't work. So yeah, anyways, so I'm gonna fix that today. I'm gonna book my flight to Bangkok, and I'm very excited to see my friends Mandy and Kyle. I'm gonna hang out and do hippie stuff, and then yes, anyways, deep dive. I need to go. I'll tell you all about it later. Peace.
A couple of weeks, there's a lot of people all of a sudden want to go in October, and everything's booked.
Yoo-hoo! Wow. I look like I've been through the storm twice and back. Who cares? So I'm gonna put you, because I'm cooking, like this. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe here. No. So today, what happened today is deep dive for Rebecca. We discussed her business, which I found really interesting. I hope I could give some good feedback. So she runs a travel company. She does luxury trips in Mauritius, and her question was how she could reach more clients, and she's looking to put a framework in place that she can hit 4 clients a month. And we all brainstormed, and it was all awesome. And then I went to the entrepreneurships night, women's entrepreneurships night in Canggu everywhere. I mean, Outpost. That was cool. Did some cool networking, listened to some ladies' stories, really interesting. And now I'm being super unhealthy. So good. French fries, I love it. So, but it's not only French fries, I actually cook vegetables too. Anyways, so tomorrow will be a very big day for me, because I'll be creating a video on my personal. It's gonna be very personal because I'm already stressed. Talking about it. It makes me like angry and anxious and everything. Not so nice. So I'm gonna record a video about why I'm doing the things I'm doing. So why am I doing a self-defense camp? Obviously there's a personal story behind it, and I shared this the other day with Rebecca, and she's like, oh, you need to create a video about it so people know, so I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it, and I'll do it tomorrow. It's gonna be big for me because it's not so easy to talk about the shit what happens in the world to women sometimes. Yeah, so anyways, that's not today. I'm gonna eat today, and then gonna prepare a little plan. What's my to-dos for tomorrow, and then it's Thursday. Still haven't booked my flight to Pai yet. That's gonna happen tonight, and that's it. I guess there's not so much more to talk about. Yeah, I got so much out of the crew today. Again, like, I have new ideas every 5 seconds, you know, even if we speak not about my business but about other people's business, because it's all kind of like related. I just want to show you quickly my book. Let's close that because of mozzies. My book is supposed to be, hang on, I'll get it. It's supposed to make my life easier, and keep my shit together. Make up your own mind here. This is my mind, by the way. So this is the stuff what will happen this month. And so this is the week. It's supposed to be three tasks per day. And you can see how my week looks like I put shit on it like every day, more, so that I don't even have an overview anymore. So I keep putting post-its over it, because that signifies to my brain this is more important to do. So I probably need to rewrite this in order to have like a bit clearer overview on what is this girl actually doing. So anyways, as you can tell, I'm tired, hungry, and it's time to say goodbye. It's me again, guys. I just wanted to show you something, something really important to me. So today I posted in the Girls Love Travel group, which has over 450,000 female members. Not 450, yeah, 431 members. So I posted a question, simple question. Have you been in any tricky or scary situation as a female traveler, right? Look at all these answers from the girls. Cab rides every time, applies everywhere. Yes. My drink was spiked in Santa Barbara, California, back in 2005. I made it back to the hostel somehow. I don't remember how. Nothing really happened to me or my belongings. I just felt sick, luckily, and scared. Never went to the same club again. This is horrible. A hotel owner in Jordan came too close, but 1 year of traveling, there was only this one experience. So what else? What actually happened? Yes, women attempted to pickpocket me in France when I visited. That's so shit from a woman, like what the fuck. But it's just like pickpocketing. I mean, that's, yeah, it is your valuables, it is your credit card, it is all your stuff, what you need to travel, but still, you know, as long as she didn't try to rape you, stab you, or sell you, kidnap you and sell you, it's not too bad, I would say. Here, 2 times I was almost kidnapped, is one of the girls, she said that. This is crazy, this happened to me too. And yeah, I contacted Asha, is her name. She will actually type up both stories for the Girls Kick-Ass blog, and she will explain the story in detail. So one incident was in Turkey and the other incident was in Central Eastern Europe, in Vienna. So look out on my blog for that story. She's gonna send it tomorrow or the day after, she said. She's traveling at the moment. So there may be a delay because she's in a different time zone and stuff. So that's horrible. Twice kidnapped, Jesus Christ. Credit card, no. So this girl, she was working as a waiter during summertime, and one of the bartenders tried to grab her breasts. I got furious and told him off. The next day, the bartender and the Swedish-speaking chef started to threaten me, saying stuff like, "You are alone here and we are 4 men. You should be scared," and stuff like that. The owner, the other chef, that was from Poland and the Netherlands, are not to blame. The Swedish guys just used their presence to threaten me in Swedish. Got away with it as I was the only other Swedish speaker at the restaurant. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? Like, can you see what happens? She was followed in Morocco for about half an hour. The same guy in a moped followed me, and I was walking. I got a little lost and put myself in a bad part of the town. Every time I thought he was gone, he would come back past again. He touched me on the backside one of those times. It was scary, but I kept my wits and didn't freak out. At one point, when he was gone, I hurried inside a palace I happened to be walking past with a huge group of tourists. Thankfully, when I came out, he was nowhere to be seen. Some creepy guy followed me around in Florence for about half an hour. He followed me into stores, around the streets. I finally found a police officer and pointed at the man, who immediately took off in the other direction. What else? Oh, this girl. Yeah, I remember that story. So she was followed by a guy, and then she called an Uber, and she messaged the Uber driver already to pretend he's her husband, and he actually came and helped her out. That's cool from Uber. Another girl, yes, drinks got spiked in Thailand. My friend passed out. Luckily, I didn't finish the drink and got us out of there with some help of some other travelers. Good guys, stick together and help each other when shit hits the fan, really. Zipline operator grabbed me in Costa Rica. Lots of minor things too, like a guy stealing my jacket in Australia because I wouldn't go home with him. Many years ago, I had a bad experience leaving Dhaka airport. The check-in guy closed his desk and followed me all the way through departures. He harassed me for 2 hours whilst I was waiting for my flight to Hong Kong. Unfortunately, my flight was delayed. He kept on asking me stuff. Eventually, he said, I can make you... Okay, guys, sorry, my battery just died. I'm just trying to be a bit clearer here so you can actually see the comments. Okay, so let's get back into it. She said... So this guy followed her away through departures. He harassed me for 2 hours while I was waiting for my flight to Hong Kong. Unfortunately, my flight was delayed. He kept on asking me stuff. And eventually he said, I can make you pregnant with a boy now. Followed by, you know, your luggage doesn't always make it. Lots of people were watching. And it was clear from my body language that I wasn't exactly okay, but no one stepped in. That is so sad. Like, nobody came up. Like, people, if you see shit is happening, go and interfere. Like, yep, I punched a guy and he ran off. Nice work. He thought he could tear open my blouse. Idiot. Wow. Backpacked Asia with no problems. Good. Run into a lot of more issues in Europe. Guy in Istanbul kept trying for nearly 2 hours to get me to go to a second, more isolated location with him. He would not leave me alone. In Selçuk, I had a guest house owner tell me he liked me, and he tried to get me to stay an extra 4 to 5 days. He had put me in a floor where I was completely alone and I had a room by myself. Every time I opened a door to use the bathroom, I had to pass empty dark rooms with their doors open. I was so scared and paranoid he could be hiding somewhere. The key to the door got stuck a couple times when I would unlock it, and my first thought was that he locked me in the room. I was scared to sleep that night and have left early in the morning. In hindsight, I should have left the moment I felt uncomfortable and moved places to stay. That's okay, honey. We all have been there. We all have done that. But the good thing is you are aware of you were aware. Like, listen to your guts. This is so, so, so important. Like, we know when something is not right. You can feel it. But we like to ignore it sometimes, but do listen to it, ladies. Do listen to it. It's so important. It can save your life. It has saved my life so many times, like so many times.